Alrighty, well, what's going on, guys? This is Double AMP here, and yeah, we're getting real close to Thanksgiving here, just a few days away, and yeah, we're gonna be
Gobble our way.
gobbling all our way to Thanksgiving.
Don't take that in context.
All right, so, anyways, we're back here with another top five. This is gonna be our top five things about Thanksgiving Day.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, we've mentioned in previous videos that Thanksgiving Day is a nice 8-10 hours long, but we try to make the most of those 8 to 10 hours. So we'll give you guys our favorite thing to do within that time.
Yeah. You and me usually don't even see each other.
Yeah, we don't really see each other on Thanksgiving because we're both out doing our own thing. But
like the one holiday we don't see each other, I think.
yeah,
Which is weird.
Yeah. Well, what was it, a couple years ago in the morning, you stopped over for Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
But yeah, we always have other stuff going on, you know, with our other sides of the families. So we see each other enough. So one day is all right, but we make it work. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll do another snake one, I guess, and you want to go first on this one then? Do your 5 and 4.
Yeah. So my number 5 is The Dog Show. I don't really watch it, but it's always on the TV, and you always glance at it for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you just see a beautiful dog, and you're like, oh, they're 5 minutes turn into like 2 hours, because the whole thing's like, what, 3 hours, 4 hours?
Something like that, yeah. It might be 4 hours long, yeah.
But it's always on the TV. It's probably always on the TV where anybody is for Thanksgiving. Just everybody puts it on. I don't know why, but it's awesome. So, The Dog Show is my number 5.
Nice.
So now we're doing my 4?
Yep.
Alright. So, my number 4 is at the end of Christmas. I mean, at the end of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So, that is when, usually, that's when I first... See, I listen to Christmas music during November, but I don't watch Christmas shows until the night of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's usually when I watch the National Lampoon.
Yep. Home Alone, The Grinch.
Yep, that's when I just...
Which we won't get into that, because that'll be another top 5 down the road, so...
Always the National Lampoon. I always watch that the night of Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So I had to throw that in there.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And, another thing which I try to watch is my honorable mention, but it ties in with this. So I remember one Thanksgiving, I think it was two in a row. Jeff Dunham does his Christmas special.
yeah.
And I remember watching that with Grandpa and Grandma. So
yeah.
that always comes on my mind around Thanksgiving. So I try to sprinkle that in when I can.
Nice.
Yep.
Very good.
So what's your 5 and 4?
My 5 is just being with the family. I know.
I didn't say that again.
I know we already said that we don't hang out on Thanksgiving, at least not that much. But yeah, being with the family, you know.
We still stop over though, but
Yeah.
I'm usually not here.
Right.
That's when I'm at my other Thanksgiving.
So yeah, I mean, we usually go, you know, try to get to everyone's house that we want to go to, you know, spend time with the family for a little while. So that's always a good time on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Number 5. My number 4 is watching the football game.
Really?
You know, Cowboys are always playing. Hate the Cowboys. But yeah, I'll watch the game on Thanksgiving. I mean, I think now they have 2 games on Thanksgiving though, right?
They got one at 1, one at 4, and then one at night.
Okay. Well, it used to be just Cowboys versus whoever, but yeah. So NFL made that into a whole day of football. So I enjoy watching. I usually don't watch all the football games, but I try to at least, you know, get the one closer to dinner time, the 4:00 game, and maybe a little bit of the night game. But yeah, that's my number 4 is watching the football games on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So you got number 3.
My number 3 is Thanksgiving Parade.
It's one of the best.
Yep. I just always It's like it's kind of like the dog show, but it's better because like people actually like enjoy watching. I like watching it, but it's always on everybody's TV.
Oh yeah.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Parade.
Yep.
See all the new, what are they called?
The new floats.
Floats and stuff like that. Yeah. So.
Yep. It's pretty cool. A lot of celebrities go there and sing, and definitely that kind of gets you into like the. It's Thanksgiving Day, but that kind of puts you into the Christmas mode because there's a lot of Christmas stuff during the parade too.
Yep.
So, and especially at the end, which if anyone hasn't watched Thanksgiving Day parade, there's a spoiler for you. So don't listen from here on if you don't want to. But Santa Claus is always at the end of the parade, so I know him. So yeah, so that kind of gets everyone going more into the Christmas spirit with Santa at the end of the parade. So yeah, that's definitely a good one.
Wait, so you should do your number 3.
I'll do mine.
We're doing the snake draft wrong. It's supposed to be 3, then your 2, then let's do your 3.
All right, we'll just go back and forth from here.
Yeah,
then.
Doesn't matter.
So my number 3 is Thanksgiving food. Okay. Obviously, the turkey, the stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy. I know other people do ham and other things like that, maybe a roast, but we always do a turkey. Love the turkey on Thanksgiving. The food. It's the one day a year people consider they could eat as much food as they want, no matter what their diet is. Everyone pigs out on Thanksgiving, so yeah, it's definitely my favorite. Or my third favorite things about Thanksgiving Day is the Thanksgiving food. Very good.
Nice. See, my 2 and 1 are. I like to do them together, but my number 2 is football games.
Okay.
I love watching football on Thanksgiving. It's probably my second favorite day of watching football, other than the Super Bowl, just because I love Thanksgiving, and then on top of that, I love football, and you get to spend Thanksgiving watching football all day. That's kind of like what I like to do.
Oh yeah.
And always watch. Cowboys are always on versus the Washington Commanders. It was Redskins, but
Yeah.
It's just always good. I like to throw a couple parlays. I always lose them, but hey, I won one a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
Tune in for those
parlays. Gotta be in it to win it.
That's right.
Nice.
Every 3 you lose, or every 5 or 10 you lose.
One sneaks in.
Yeah, and then you win your money back and you even out. Yeah,
nice.
So what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the dog show.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my number 1 and 2 kind of go together, but the dog show, just watching the dogs walk around, do all their stuff.
Do you actually watch it?
So I'm kind of with you, but I watch a little bit more. I actually like watch it and pay attention to it. But I can see for a lot of people it just gets boring, but just as far as a Thanksgiving Day favorite thing, just having the dog show on and just watching it, to me, is just, ever since being a little kid, it's always been on, so it's up there in my, top 2. It's just like one of the things you remember watching as a kid, and then it just grows up with you, so.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, the dog show is definitely my number 2.
All right. My number 1 is eating food. So
I'm sure it's up there for everyone. Most people.
Turkey, everything on the table. I used to hate stuffing. I love stuffing now.
Yeah.
I try to get a little bit of everything on my plate.
Yep.
Just even if I don't like it. And then I love watching football at the same time. So, but nothing's better than eating the turkey, mashed potatoes, everything. So, my number 1 is eating.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm sure that's a lot of people's number 1.
Oh, yeah.
My number 1 is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I saw that coming.
So I'm sure you could guess that. So yeah, that's what I meant with my number 2. The 1 and 2 tying together, because we watch the parade and then usually the dog show's on right after that. So the parade, same thing. It comes on in the morning. Everyone's starting to cook, and watching the parade, seeing all the new floats, and all the singers come in. The Rockettes are usually there, doing their dance, and yeah, then you got Santa Claus at the end, which really pumps you up a little bit more for Christmas. Um, so yeah, the Thanksgiving Day Parade is my number one.
Oh yeah.
I got a few honorable mentions too.
I do too.
All right.
Well, I'll just start with my first one. It was what I already said, the Jeff Dunham
Yep.
Christmas special, because I used to watch it with my grandfather. So, how many do you have?
I have three.
Alright, then I'll just say one more, and then we'll even out because I'll have three after that. The PBR bull show, or not show, the PBR, the bull competition.
The professional bull riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always
Okay.
on too.
Yeah.
It's always flipped between the bull riding and the dog show, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just fun watching the bull riding. I actually went to the one here right after Christmas time last year.
Okay.
It was really cool. Alright, yeah, so I got three left, so what's
So-
your first honorable mention?
Having some drinks.
That's my other one too.
Okay.
Drinking.
So yeah, just having some drinks on Thanksgiving, being with the family. It's very good. My other one is starting of the Black Friday shopping.
Yep.
So that's on there. A lot of people after Thanksgiving, they go Black Friday shopping after they're done eating. So I did that a couple times. That was always fun. Which other one do you got?
I got two that you probably don't even remember.
I have one more, and I'm not sure if you were going to remember it.
Alright, I think so. I'm gonna say that one for last because it might be the same.
Actually, never mind.
Alright.
Never mind. I only have one.
The turkey trot.
Mm.
I started doing it last year. I did the 5K. This year I'm actually doing the 10K this year. So I have to run 6.1 miles this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be fun. But yeah, I know I like my beer, but try to stay in shape a little bit. Not that much, but it's always... I started doing it last year, so I'm just going to do it every single year from now on. It's just
Oh, yeah.
one of the things I like to do.
That's cool.
Got my medal on my t-shirt, but
Yeah.
the only time I'm really active right now.
Nice.
So what other one are you thinking about?
I think that was it. I thought I had another one, and then I realized it's not. So.
Well, I got one for us
Okay.
that we used to do. But we don't really do it that much, but when we see each other, we practice for Wii Bowling, baby.
That's right.
We practice for Wii Bowling for Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And we're not going to say any more about that, but take that as you will. But, yep, Wii Bowling.
On Christmas Eve. That's all.
And Thanksgiving.
That's all the little tastes you guys get.
Yep.
You'll learn more in later videos what we're talking about with that. But yeah.
So let's go back so my number 5 was the dog show. 4 was Christmas shows after dinner. 3 was Thanksgiving parade. 2 and 1 were pretty close, but 2 is football.
Yeah.
And then 1 is eating dinner and watching football, but eating dinner's my number 1.
Yeah. So my number 5 was being with the family. Number 4 was watching the football game. My number 3 was eating the Thanksgiving food. My number 2 was the dog show. And my number 1 was the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade. So,
All I gotta
Very
say is
good.
gobble gobble, huh?
gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Just a few days away.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then we got another video coming out right before Thanksgiving. It's gonna be our top 5 favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Yeah. Which, if you guys listen closely to this video, there might be some of those ones that are already in it. So,
Sneak peek, huh? Then, right after that, you already know, it's our favorite time of year,
Yep.
Christmas time, where hopefully we can post at least 2 videos a week, minimum. We'll see how it goes. Maybe some weeks we'll have 3 or 4 videos, and maybe some weeks we'll only have 1, but
yep.
you're going to get at least 1 a week,
Yep.
minimum. 2,
I mean, we
3, 4, maybe the week of things or week of Christmas, maybe we'll post every single day. You don't
right.
know. We got a lot of ideas.
Yeah, we've been talking, coming up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
With all the ideas just for Christmas that we've come up with, we probably already have at least 10 videos.
Yeah,
so.
and we're taking this as serious as we can. Like, we talk on the phone probably every day or every other day, probably for like 2 to 3 hours,
Yeah.
just about video ideas and stuff like that. So
Yep.
write down, like, if you look at all my notes, like, all of it is just we're only a month in, and there's like that's all just our notes for everything, just mine at least.
Yep.
So we're trying to hopefully upscale all our videos, get a better camera eventually.
Yep.
I mean, this one's not bad, but a better one would be good. Editing, even though we have shorter videos now, but it's usually just us talking. But it would be nice if like we could like put up pictures of like what we're talking about. But
yeah,
we're starting to edit and stuff like that. So
we'll get there. We figured the best thing for now is just put out as much stuff for you guys as possible, and
nobody starts off perfect. So
yeah, we're new, so we'll learn as we go.
Like you already saw, we went from no thumbnail to the thumbnail and stuff like that. So
yeah,
Hector's starting to edit. So
so
he's gonna teach me. So yeah, hopefully by next year, look a lot better. But at least if you watch our first video, we had a lot of pauses. It was really awkward. So now we're getting a lot better talking. So and we're doing stuff that we like to
enjoy.
Do. Yeah, because before we did the football stuff, or not even just football, all the sports stuff. So we kind of were like awkward because sometimes I knew a lot more about football. He knew nothing. He knew a lot more about baseball. I knew nothing. So wrestling, we know the same amount about. He might know a little bit more, but then top 5 is just easy. It's something we can just write down, jot, and we don't even need to write down a lot of notes because it just comes from the brain. So it's a lot easier to talk about, especially with everything that's coming up. But
so and we got a nice little top 5 series for you guys too. That it's a top 5, but it's gonna be a separate series in the top 5, which I think you guys are gonna enjoy too.
Yep.
So yeah,
I think that's it for this one.
Oh yeah,
gobble gobble, baby.
Just a few more days till Thanksgiving, guys.
Christmas time. Christmas.
One more video before Thanksgiving. You guys will definitely like the next one.
That one's gonna be a good video. It's gonna lead into all the other videos too.
That's right.
It's kind of like a series.
Yep.
All right. AAMP out.
See you guys. Peace.